Okay, so today I'm coming at you with a review on a brand that I haven't done before. It's certainly not a new brand in the luxury arena, but it's new to me. I've never carried this brand before, although, you know, I've heard about it my whole life, specifically in an old LL Cool J song. That tells you my age. Okay, it's the Fendi. And it's a Boston bag, and this specific line, now I'm not sure how you say it, but so I'm going to spell it for you first. It's Pequin. So I don't know if you pronounce it Pequin, Penguin, I don't know. So that's what it is. So it's the vintage Fendi, the Pequin Boston bag. And this size, in my opinion, is going to be very similar to Speedy 40. So it measures 15 inches wide, 9 inches tall, which is the same as the Speedy 40, but the depth is actually 2 inches deeper. The Speedy 40 is only, wait, actually I can't remember. I was thinking it was 7, but it might be more. This one is 9 inches deep, and it has 4 feet, which is, I love that. I love that. And the interior, okay, is this really nice, that's what I like about luxury bags, especially the vintage ones. Like the interior's quality, the exterior's quality. I don't know, I like it. I mean, even looking at the handles, you know, like the glazing is still, I don't know, it's just a hardy bag, you know, it's made well. And so, anyway, the interior is like, it's not canvas. I actually don't know what it is, but it's designed like it's, you know, it's got this texture to it, and it's really nice. I know you can't tell. It almost looks silkish. You can't tell. I know. I'm sorry. There is one interior zip pocket in here. It's right there. And the authenticity code is actually, now I know now, and I don't know when they started doing this, because again, I'm kind of just getting into the Fendi, you know, how to authenticate and all that kind of stuff. But I know now they use those little tabs inside their, you know, their not hang tags. They are interior tags, and they have that like iridescent-y, oh, it's called something and I can't think of it. I was trying to think of it in my other video too, and I can't think of it, but it's, you know, when you tilt it one way, it's shiny. Oh, here, I have it in, okay, I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. But before that, they were using the long string of numbers, and so in this bag, it's actually on the inside of the tag, of the zip pockets, a string of numbers. And so it has a double zipper closure with these really nice little zipper pulls. I like them. Aren't they nice? And I think the bag originally came with a padlock. I don't have one for this one, but I know that they did come with one because they had the double zipper, and that's how you were going to obviously lock your bag. So, okay, so whenever I have like a new, you know, brand, when I'm bringing in a new brand for me to carry, I at least need to have some sort of coordinating wallet and, like, you know, interior or pouches or something. So I got this really cute zippy, well, I always call it zippy, a zip around wallet. Okay, really nice. It's just, you know, obviously black. I did see some vintage ones for this, but they weren't. I like zip, you know, if you see my videos, you know that my preference are zippy wallets because it keeps everything in, and yeah. And so here you go. So it's got, you know, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 credit card slots. It's got 2. Oh, there it is. Okay, so see that tag back there? The shiny. It's a tag. And then it's got like a sticker thing. So it's that. That is one of their authentication measures. And so this bag was pre that tag, but now I read somewhere that they started doing that like in 2009, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm still learning. But anyway, and then it's got a bill slot on the back, a bill slot on the other wall over here behind these. Okay, and then it's got the zipper compartment in the middle. It doesn't have the extra like divider thing like my MCM and my Louis Vuitton, but that's okay. I can get by with the rest because I like, you know, I mean, I don't need that much. I mean, you know, the extra dividers are nice, but they're not like, and I'm not going to send it back, you know. So yeah, so now I have me a cute little coordinating wallet, plus it's got the gold hardware, and the bag has gold hardware. Another thing that I like, okay, so I actually chose the bag that has the black accent leather, but you can also get it with brown and everything. And I also like the fact that it has contrast stitching. I mean, one thing that I actually love about bags, different, you know, it doesn't really matter who the maker is or the designer is, but I like contrast stitching. I don't know, it just looks cool. And so then I also rounded up this cute little, this actually came, you know, it was like a free gift with perfume, with some set. But it's a perfect little size. It's just a hardy canvas with, you know, probably just a vinyl trim. But it's a perfect size for just like everything that I normally put in my mid-size pochette as far as like beauty essentials, that's what I'll put in here. So I didn't need anything specifically matchy-matchy. So I got this, and then I also, okay, so this bag is from the same line. Okay, now originally it was a crossbody bag, okay, and it had the strap came through here and it came out here and it had a big knot and then it came out here. But I, you know, took that off. And it's a perfect size. So this is like the perfect little size for just an interior, you know, why do I keep saying that? An interior. For just like an extra little organizing pouch. And so there you go. And because it's so dang big, I mean, if you look at some of my early videos on my channel, you know that I love me some Speedy 40. And this is very similar to a Speedy 40, okay? But you know, like just like with the Speedy 40, you got to be careful because you load that thing up and it's going to get mighty heavy because you can't throw this thing on your shoulder. I mean, I guess you could, sort of, but it's awkward, you know. If you needed to be hands-free, you could. In fact, I mean, I could totally do this, you know, like I could get into it like that or whatever. But, you know, you just got to be careful. That's one of the things about totes and all that. I'm carrying my MCM tote right now, and I was polishing this bag up. You know, I took the little shoe polish, and I like to get everything all nice and neat. And so I got this all doctored up and ready to go, and so I can use it. But yeah, so see, it's just a regular, here, let me put this down. I know for some of you it's like too big to carry as a daily. Again, it's similar to a Speedy 40, and this even looks a little more ginormous just because it's 9 inches deep, and it has more of a square shape versus the curve like the Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton, you know, is more curved up here, and this is, you know, obviously a little more boxy, but I like it. This is going to be a great fall bag. Again, it's got, I think the handles might be a little, I mean, a tad smidgen longer, you know, or more drop than the Speedy 40, but still good, you know. I mean, I can access it from my arm, and then like I said, if I had to go throw it up on my shoulder, I could. Just if I needed to be like hands-free, I could, but yeah, I like this. You probably would want to get, even though I have these three, you know, these two little bags in here, I might actually use my organizer just because it's quite big. I mean, it's quite big in here. You know, there's a ton of room. This is just like a tote bag for your, it's like a hand carry tote bag. Okay? Because everything that I fit in my tote bag obviously is going to fit in here, but it's not going to be, I guess at least this way in my tote, I can stack everything side by side and it's pretty much going to stay. But this, it's going to be like a black hole, you know, especially since the interior is black. So I'm actually going to get my Speedy 40 organizer and throw it in here and see what I think about it. But again, you know, even that organizer, it's big, and so it just adds more weight to the bag, which is not what I want. So, but yeah, I was just really excited. I don't know, I was just kind of thinking about what other, you know, designers that I could consider. And again, I've heard of Fendi my whole life. I mean, I can, you know, always remember hearing about it, but I just recently kind of got interested in it. And so yeah, so this is my first little set. Again, I've got the Boston Pequin bag with a little matching pouch, which actually, again, this was originally a crossbody. And then a little free gift with perfume, and then the zip-around wallet, the Fendi zip-around wallet. So at least I have one full set of Fendi. So I hope this is helpful, and then I'll be talking to y'all real soon. Okay, bye!